Whoa, that car was going pretty fast. And yes, we're in Europe. Most definitely not an editing error on my part, and I totally wasn't too lazy to fix it after a friend pointed it out. Anyways, I'm excited for the... Oh? What's this notification all about? Oh God. I haven't uploaded in a little bit, but, once I get to the meet and greet, everything will be fine. I'll walk in, greet everyone, I got some things prepared. It's gonna be fine. I'm just excited to see who's here. What? Why's no one here? Sorry if I sound a little sad. I was at an event I planned and no one showed up, but that's not why I'm here. And I know it's been a little bit since I've uploaded, but guys, I'm back. Okay, hey, welcome everyone. Here, I'm very excited for this video, especially because it's a stop motion. I love myself a stop motion movie, and if you don't like stop motion, what are you doing? Come on. But that's enough talking. Let's get into the movie. Okay, so we enter this movie and we see Mr. Fox at the tree waiting for his wife. She was at the doctor's. After waiting a bit, they meet up and they walk over to a nearby farm. They plan on stealing one of the animals there. Mr. Fox's wife, she's a bit nervous, but he assures her that he's a professional.
Don't worry, I've been stealing birds for a living since before I could trot.
And with that, they break into the farm, stealing one of the animals. But our main character over here gets them caught in a cage. And as they talk, his wife throws a bombshell at him.
I'm pregnant.
And he takes this news pretty good, but she has one condition. She wants him to stop stealing. She wants him to get a different kind of job. And he does. And already in the first 10 minutes, we get a time skip. Holy moly. We skip to Mr. Fox, his wife, and his son living in a hole. 12 years later, he's doing pretty good for himself, working as a news reporter. Sure, he might be living a crime-free life, but he doesn't feel happy. He doesn't want to live in the hole. And this is where we get one of the most famous scenes out of this movie.
I don't want to live in a hole anymore. It makes me feel poor.
We are poor, but we're happy.
Honey, I'm 7 non-Fox years old now. My father died at 7.5. I don't want to live in a hole anymore, and I'm going to do something about it.
So with that, Mr. Fox eats his breakfast and decides to leave. While leaving, we get introduced to his son. And while he's a bit...
I guess he's just different.
Okay, so at this point, we know that a cousin is coming over and spending a couple days. Mr. Fox wants a new place to live, and he's going to get one. We skip over to Mr. Fox looking for a new house. He's checking out this tree. While there, we're introduced to this guy, Mr. Fox's best friend, and he has a bit of a problem. He sometimes goes into like a hypnosis trance type of thing. So Mr. Fox buys the property, and then we get this background story of the farmers. Some typical stuff. So the rundown of this is that the animals are living next to 3 farms, and these farmers know of each other, of course, and they also know that there is an animal problem. They all specialize in different things, but the main point is that this guy is the leader. And a huge problem with this is that Mr. Fox and him has a history. Before he became clean, Mr. Fox used to steal, remember that, and he usually stole from this guy. And now he has a grudge, but he hasn't done anything for now. So with everything sorted, him getting a new home, his nephew comes over. Immediately after being invited to their home, Christopherson begins to one-up his son. And for no real reason, Christopherson is just better at everything than Ash is, and he gets jealous because people appreciate Christopherson more than him now, and the tormenting about him being different has finally weighed on him. It shows in this clip when he was in school.
Pipette.
Oh, sorry.
Potassium tri... What are you looking at? Oh, no.
Ash clearly has an obvious crush on this girl, and she clearly likes Christopherson better. And not only that, but it seems like Christopherson is just doing better than Ash in general. Everyone's liking him a lot better. And the thing is, I don't even know how bro got in school. Like, he's supposed to be here for like a week or so. Anyways, everyone else is impressed, especially Ash's crush.
Oh, yeah. What's that stand for?
Huh? It's for Pep.
Pep. It's a K.
Now, after meeting all the characters and seeing the dynamics, the ball finally starts rolling. While this is happening, Mr. Fantastic Fox has been thinking of a plan. After all these years, he can't get rid of his old self. He needs to rob something. He wants to rob something. So he makes a plan, and he involves his friend. So Mr. Fox has a very big and large plan that he's gonna do. He makes a whole plan and details everything. His friend's worried, but he's a professional. Mr. Fox has this whole operation. It's a 3-day thing, 3-plan thing. And his plan is to strike the 3 farmers that live nearby, one each night. And for the first night, it's Bogey's chicken house. But before getting the chickens, you have to climb an electric fence, distract the dog. Oh god, I think they just killed it. And then finally getting in the coop and just grabbing the chicken. Unfortunately for them, they were almost caught, but that didn't stop them. The next night, they went for the next person. I would like to say that we just see the dog's limpless body, like Jesus. But anyways, for now, they got away. And the next night, they strike Bunsen's refrigerated smokehouse. This one's a lot easier and faster. They pick lock the door, walk in, steal the food, and put the dog dog in the cage. I like how they were a lot more lenient to this dog for some reason. And for the final night, to complete this master plan, they hit Bean's secret cider cellar. And while walking, Mr. Fox sees his son Ash, but he tells him to scram. But then the cousin Christopherson comes, and Mr. Fox says yes. Wow, what a good father and guardian. They break in and make it to the cellar, and while there, Mr. Fox sees his nemesis. And just by looking at this guy, you know this fight's about to go crazy. And I don't know how Mr. Fox took this, but that rat started talking about his wife. Like, ain't no way. And the rat's dropping some diabolical lore here. Got me looking like this at the screen. Like, Mr. Fox, come on, man.
How's your old lady doing?
You refer to my wife?
She was the town tart in her day. Wild and footloose and...
Of course not. I mean, certainly she lived. We all did. It was a different time. Let's not use it.
But before anything happens, they get interrupted, and one of the humans comes downstairs. So they split up and hide, almost getting caught too. Luckily, they get out without harm. Unluckily, the farmers have noticed that people have been robbing them, and they know the culprit. So the farmers have a meeting and plan to get revenge on Mr. Fox. And Jesus Christ, the shooting. While outside, within the bushes, the farmers start shooting him up. His tail gone, shot off. But the farmers don't just want his tail, they want him dead. So they start breaking down the tree he lives in. And trapped within the tree, there's nowhere else to go but down. So they start digging. They dig and dig until they find a nice area. And while down there, Mr. Fox and his wife have a little argument, and it gets a bit heated. And oh my god, that's gotta hurt. After getting the meanest slap of his life, his wife starts talking real stuff. Like, god damn. And this argument drops one of the realest things I've ever heard. The second best piece of dialogue in this
And I
movie.
believed you. Why? Why did you lie to me?
Because I'm a wild animal.
You are also a husband and a father.
I'm trying to tell you the truth about myself.
After this conversation, they decide to just hide out in the hole. But unluckily for them, the farmers don't want to give up. And they start devouring this goddamn tree, breaking it down. Like, Jesus Christ. They want this fox dead. So they're forced to dig down and hide in another hole. In here, we see the conflict between Ash and Christopherson.
Look, Ash, we may or may not ever see the light of day again, but I really like Agnes, and I think she likes me.
Great. Well, she's a free agent. What do I care?
Well, then why are you dead set on...
While they're down there, we skip over and see that one of the farmers has Mr. Fox's tail as a tie, and that they don't want to give up. And they start bombing the tree just to find a deeper hole because they started digging down. Later, the group sees that one of the walls is breaking down, but it was just the other animals that survived. And rightfully so, they start blaming Mr. Fox for everything that's happening. And while that's happening, he starts thinking of a new plan to help them and the people in the refugee to survive. Mr. Fox thinks of the plan to rob the farmers yet again, and so they do. They hit each 3 farms that night. They bring him back and the farmers get a call about it. How the animals stole all their things. And one of the best clips in the movie, and one of the most famous clips, shows up next.
Well, they could be anywhere by now.
They're digging right under our feet.
Well, in a sense, we've only made matters worse.
We should have stayed out of it.
After that mental freakout, we move over and see that the animals are getting ready for a nice dinner. But while everyone is ready for the nice dinner, Ash gets an idea. He wants to steal his dad's tie back, but he knows he needs someone, and that someone is Christopherson.
Listen to me. I just had a brainstorm for something fantastic I've got to do, but I can't do it alone. In a nutshell, we're gonna steal back my dad's tail.
And with that speech, Christopherson was convinced. They both leave and try to find his tail, but Ash gets distracted, and while trying to escape, Christopherson gets caught. Moments before, the main farmer would think of a plan to fill the hole up with apple cider to try to drown the animals out, and it worked, flooding the dinner party, taking them into the sewers. There, Ash would tell Mr. Fox Christopherson was captured, and everyone starts blaming Mr. Fox again, which is reasonable. Mr. Fox did do all this, but anyways, Mr. Fox realizes that there's nothing left to do. The last thing there is to let himself get captured, and maybe the farmers will let everyone else go. And then it shows the best scene in the movie, no doubt.
Badger's right. These farmers aren't going to quit until they catch me. Maybe if I hand myself over and let them kill me, stuff me, and hang me over their mantelpiece.
You'll do no such thing.
Darling, maybe they'll let everyone else live.
Man, you don't understand. This scene is literally amazing. You gotta watch the movie and just see this scene. But then it hits you with the hardest part. Even while I'm recording this, still hurts. A heartbreaker line.
I promise you, if I had all this to do over again, I'd have never let you down. It was always more fun when we did it together anyway. I love you, Felicity.
I love you too. But I shouldn't have married you.
Oh my god, Mr. Fox. Oh, that hurts. That just hurts to hear. And well, before committing, he goes talk to his son one last time.
Ash, I'm so glad he was you. It's not your fault. It's mine.
But after he's done, he walks over to the ladder, puts up his white flag, and decides to give up. Then we cut over to the rat. He has come down to the sewers to personally deliver a letter and tell Mr. Fox that his son was kidnapped. But Ash, being brave, he's like, hell no, that ain't his son, it's me. So the rat starts to kidnap him. Mr. Fox hears this commotion, and he comes over. A fight ensues. A flash warning beforehand. While they're fighting, we can see the rat gets electrified. And after the fight is done, we see the rat laying on the ground, dying. He tells Mr. Fox the location of where Christopherson is, and Mr. Fox gives him
a beaker of Bean's finest secret cider.
Like melted gold.
He redeemed himself right before his death. After that, Mr. Fox lets him go down the sewer river. And now with determination, he decides that he wants to go save Christopherson. And he does that. He makes a big plan and they act on it. They sent a note saying that they wanted to meet up. And after that, they start getting groups together. They convince the farmers to move the car from the manhole and open it up. From there, Mr. Fox starts shooting acorn grenades at them, making chaos in the town. After that, the first group comes up, distracting everyone. Then it was their turn. His wife does an explosion, and with the smoke, they run out, getting on a moped. Mr. Fox and his friends start talking, and they realize Ash sneaked on. While they're worrying about Ash, a helicopter's above them, but it gets called back. They break into the facility and make it to the room that Christopherson is trapped in, but not before running into a dog that has rabies. Mr. Fox stays back to fight this dog. While he does that, Ash sneaks into the room and accidentally pushes the cart over, getting Christopherson out. With him out, they meet up back on the roof, and Mr. Fox runs up there. They get off the roof and look for an exit, but unfortunately for them, there's a whole squad waiting for them at the front, with guns on the side, ready to shoot. But this time, Mr. Fox doesn't want to flee. He wants his tie, and he won't stop until he gets it.
I'm not leaving here without that necktie.
At least he was until he started getting shot up. And that plan kind of crumbled down. And now he wants to leave, but he doesn't know what to do. But just then Ash says he can do it. He's the man for the job. And he does this whole thing to break the door and let the dog out. And I really like this scene because it shows how Ash finally accepts himself, how he's kind of different, but that doesn't matter because that's him. And not only that, but then the scene where Mr. Fox gives him the mask is very symbolic. Not only for Mr. Fox to finally recognize his son, but for Ash to recognize himself. And with that, the squad drives away on their moped, safely returning back. With that, victory was theirs. They have won. 3 days went past, and the farmers still didn't give up, but the animals did, and they safely lived in the sewers. But Mr. Fox had one more thing to show his family. It was a ladder leading up to a supermarket, and with the supermarket closing early on weekends, it's free reign. They start celebrating, and his wife drops another bombshell.
I'm pregnant again.
With all the excitement, the win, and everything, Mr. Fox has a toast.
I guess my point is, we'll eat tonight, and we'll eat together, and even in this not particularly flattering light, you are without a doubt the 5.5 most wonderful wild animals I've ever met in my life.
Oh, Jesus, that clip was a little too long, but I feel like it's necessary to keep in, so, YouTube, please don't screw me over. Anyways, with that, they drink and they dance, because this story comes to an end with a happy ending. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Well, that was one hell of a movie. Personally, I liked it. I kind of already told you my opinion about it, but, who really cares? This movie's amazing. There's no bad points I can get to it, because there's nothing necessarily bad with this movie. Everything's good overall. It's a Wes Anderson movie, so it's gonna be good. I don't want to go into much of a deep dive about the theme or anything of this movie, because you can watch a couple hundred videos about it. Just search it up. I mean, I did. I watched a couple video essays on it, and it was amazing. But I do truly believe this movie, deep down, is a movie about how Mr. Fox needs to learn to change and how Ash needs to learn how to accept himself. That's okay to change. That's okay to accept yourself. But I guess I don't really have any good criticism. I mean, nothing was bad in this movie. Everything was fine. I liked the way it was made, the way it was styled. I liked all that. So for the final rating of Fantastic Mr. Fox, I give it a 8.4 out of 10. Well, that was the movie review today. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. There's not much to say after this, I guess. It did take me a while to make a new video. I will try to upload a lot faster next time instead of 4 months. It actually took so long that if you pause the skit at the beginning, the photo of my lock screen is so old. It's back in January, but I will try to upload faster. And with that, thank you for coming to Salt's movie review. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.